Are you ready to do some exercise? Hello, my name is Anna English. This is English Like a Native, and I am wearing my workout gear. That's because I'm ready to do some physical exercise. And I thought, while exercising, I could teach you some basic exercise vocabulary. The kind of vocabulary that every native knows, not just the specialists. So are you ready to work? Exercise. Now, first of all, why do people exercise? Well, there are three phrases that I commonly hear from people who are exercising on a regular basis. Either they want to lose weight. Lose weight. This means they want to become slimmer and less heavy. So they want to lose weight. Secondly, perhaps they want to tone up. To tone up means to improve your muscle definition. To tone up. Or they might simply just want to get fit. This means they want to improve their level of fitness. Now, every session of exercise, which we tend to call a workout, should begin with a warm-up. A warm-up comes at the beginning of your exercise session to prepare your body for strenuous physical exercise. It normally includes light exercise and some stretches to make sure your muscles are ready for action. And just pay attention to the pronunciation of that word, muscles. Muscles. These are muscles. Talking about muscles, which muscles do most natives know about? Of course, we have biceps, triceps, pectoral muscles, which we tend to shorten to pecs. We have abdominal muscles, which again we shorten to abs. We have gluteus maximus, which is often shortened to simply glutes. We have thighs, hamstrings, and calf muscles. Of course, there are many more muscles in the body, but these are the common ones which most people know about. Let's now talk about the actual exercises. Typical strengthening exercises you'll hear about are sit-ups. Sit-ups. Sit-ups help to improve your abdominal muscles. Smaller sit-ups, little pulsing sit-ups, are called crunches. If you turn yourself over to face the floor and press the floor away from yourself, this is called a press-up, typically in British English. In American English, it's called a push-up, but we also use that here too. So, press-up or push-up. Now, if you hold yourself in the press-up position, sometimes on your elbows, this is called a plank, and this is meant to be held for at least 30 seconds, if not more. You'll also hear about a pull-up, where you reach to a bar above your head and pull yourself up to that bar. Pull-ups can be done with an overarm grip or an underarm grip, and they're really, really easy, especially when you do them in the same way that I do them. Sometimes you'll see people lay back on a bench lifting heavy weights. If someone is lay on their back on a bench lifting a weight above them, this is called a bench press. So you might be asked, how much can you bench press? This means how much weight can you lift up when you're lay down on a bench. To build the strength in your legs, you could do a squat. A squat. You could also do some lunges. Lunges. And to work out those triceps, you might do some tricep dips. Tricep dips. Some people refer to getting toned as getting shredded. So you shred your muscles until you become really, really muscular looking. And then when we're talking about losing weight, you might hear people using the phrase shedding. To shed weight, to shed the pounds, is to get rid of the pounds of weight on your body. So we shred, and we shed. Many people, in order to lose weight, will do what we call cardio. This is short for cardiovascular exercise, and it's basically exercise that raises the heart rate, that makes you sweat, that gets you out of breath, and it helps you to lose weight fast. And people will usually do things like running. Maybe they run with high knees. Maybe they run kicking their bottoms. You might do some hopping or some skipping. Some people do skipping with a rope. You could also do jumping jacks, which are also referred to as star jumps. And one exercise which I absolutely hate is a burpee. A burpee is where you jump up into the air, go straight down into a squat and kick out. There are many activities which could cover your cardiovascular exercise. For example, swimming or cycling. If you set up a sequence of exercises, perhaps sit-ups here for 1 minute, then you move to a different location and do running on the spot for a minute, and then a different location in the room to do press-ups for 1 minute, and then a different location to do burpees, for example. And then you start the sequence again and do it a few times. This is called circuit training. Circuit training. Now, any cardiovascular type exercise that makes you breathe heavy because you need more breath, this can be referred to as aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise. And finally, lots of people will use equipment and weights when they are exercising. Now, the weights that you hold in your hands are called dumbbells. Dumbbells. If you use the long bar with the weights on the end that you can adjust and put different weights onto, this is called a barbell. A barbell, although I'm not sure that many natives will know the term for that particular type of weight, but it's called a barbell. And all good workouts should finish with a cool down. This will be a series of light exercises once again, and maybe some stretches just to finish off your exercise routine. Well, I hope you found that helpful. Now, a little tip for those of you who are really serious about learning English. One of the best things you can do is to repeat lessons. So many of you I speak to forget basic words, which I have covered in lessons that they've already watched, but because they don't repeat the lessons, they easily forget the vocabulary. So perhaps some point next week you can come and watch this video once again. And then if you watch it 3 or 4 times over the period of a month, then you're more likely to remember all the vocabulary included in this video. I'm about to go and hit the showers because after all that exercise I am very sweaty and probably a bit stinky as well. If you're not already a subscriber, then please do press that subscribe button and let me know in the comments box below which exercise you prefer to do on a regular basis.